Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to Technopark Toastmasters Club meeting. I forgot the number, but I'll just let it be. Welcome to the meeting today. Thanks for joining. Uh, this is the first time after a long time that we have an online meet. So I hope you still enjoy it as much as we usually do for the other meetings. Just wanted to give you a quick insight, maybe something useful while anyway I'm speaking. There are usually a lot of people who ask the question repeatedly as to how is it that with a lot of things that we have to do at the same time, multitasking, how do we manage things? And my 2 cents there is you should always keep some me time for yourself. There should always be a certain amount of hours that is dedicated in a week where you can think about how you plan your activities better. And with that me time, you will be able to juggle between different tasks and you will be able to do things in a much better way. With that said, I will pass on the mic to our TMOD for the day, Shilpa. All the best, Shilpa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jasna. So, okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Any guest here today? Any guest?
No guest.
Okay, fine. All right. So, good evening to one fellow Toastmasters, everyone here. So, this is my first time experiencing the TMOD. So, the structure, I just wanted. The theme for today is a 1 minute rule to develop a habit. So, why I choose this topic is because recently I have attended a session on developing a habit from a psychologist named Nancy Merriam, and she explained, the life cycle of a habit. It goes to cue, trigger, and rewards. So, where, for example, like drinking water, you have to keep a consistent as you have to develop a habit. So she told me, like, to develop a habit, you should not take a complex habit. Take a simple habit first, start developing it consistently, and then you go to the next level. So cues, for example, start drinking water at 7 to 8 p.m. every day. So that should repeat. Maybe you can set an alarm, like maybe in a phone, your voice itself, which gives you self motivation, like, Shidu, please take water at this time, 7 to 8 p.m., something like that. So that's the reason why I choose this topic. So the structure of our meeting, Toastmaster, is first we have the prepared speech round, where the prepared speakers would deliver their speeches, and the second would be the impromptu session, which is the table topics round, and the third would be the evaluation round, where prepared speeches as well as all other speeches would be evaluated by the general evaluator. So next, we have the tag team.
Shilpa, one small thing. We have,
Yeah.
fortunately, we have 3 guests now. So do you want to?
Oh, okay. Okay. 1 minute.
I just renamed them. So
Shal. Yeah.
yeah, there are 3 guests, Shilpa. So Chris, Shal, and I. Something iPhone.
Yeah, I also saw that. Okay. Hi, Shal. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Hi, hi. So, who's that iPhone? Can you just like tell your name so that it's easy for us also? Shahina. Okay.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello, hello. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, Shilpa.
Okay. All right. So next, we would go for tag team introduction. So as Toastmaster of the day, it's more important we have the tag teams like timer, our counter, and the grammarian. And so timer is the most. The time is precious. So we have our timer. Um,
Hey,
Dave, yeah. So let's welcome Dave, Toastmaster Dave.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So today's the entire session is going to be impromptu because on the spot role player it is going to be. So today I'm going to play a dual role. One of my role is as a timer. It's my duty that you end the meeting on time. You have some other commitments after this meeting, so it's up to me to decide whether we end the meeting on time. I'll stick to the schedule, and we have two speech. The speech one is going to be for 2 to 3 minutes. So that 2 minute I'll show a green background, 2.5 will show yellow, and at 3 minutes will show a red background. And the second speech is for 5 to 7 minutes. So 5 I'll show green, 6 I'll show yellow, and I'll show red at 7 minutes. So the table topic is 1 to 2 minutes, and for the evaluation it is 2 to 3 minutes. And at the end of the meeting, I will present my report. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dave.
Maybe
next is...
Shilpa, so, you can call the G in case you're okay. Call the G.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Next, I welcome Toastmaster Vinita.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Shilpa. Hello, everyone. So in Toastmasters, we truly believe that your best one is your next one. So that is why every speech and role player is evaluated in Toastmaster so that we can learn about aspects from our performance and perfect it in our next one. So today, as the general evaluator, my role is to evaluate every aspect of today's meeting. I'll be evaluating the speeches and all the role players. And to do this, I have the help of two evaluators and the tag team. And the first one is a timer. We have already seen introduced. It has been introduced. And next, let me welcome our grammarian. For the grammarian for today is Disha Binu. So, Disha, can you please enlighten us about your role?
Yeah, thank you, General Evaluator. So as a grammarian, fellow Toastmasters, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listen carefully to their language usage, and I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, and thoughts. So as a grammarian, it is my duty to introduce the word of the day. So let me share my screen. Oh, okay. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, just
Yeah. So are you seeing the word of the day? Yeah. So the word of the day is tenacity. To be in line with the theme, chosen this word. And the meaning is the quality or fact of being very determined or determination. And usages, we can see what she lacks in skill, she makes up for with tenacity. And you have to admire the tenacity of these two guys. These are the like a usages. You can try using the word of the day in your whenever you're speaking. And the quote of the day is believe you can and you are halfway there. Try using both the word of the day and the quote of the day. Okay. Over to you, General Evaluator, or shall I continue with the counter order as well?
Yeah, you can continue with the R counter also, Jisha.
Yeah, so as an R counter, the purpose of R counter is to note words or sounds that are used as a crutch or a pause filler by anyone who speaks. So during the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. And I will also listen for filler sounds such as And I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, this means. And at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jisha. So next we have the prepared speeches. So for the first speech, let me call the evaluator for the first speech, Toastmaster Dev. So Toastmaster Dev is working as our VP for education, and just like Bala said, he is a very good follow-up, and he's the most dedicated person I've seen. That he literally follows on everything, whether it is a role about Toastmaster, whether it is about giving your speeches, and it is really commendable. So thank you, Dev, for that, and please share the details of just now's speech. Yeah, I welcome you, Dev. Toastmaster Dev, are you there?
Derive technology. Let's wait a few minutes. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Hi,
Shilpa.
Dev. Hi, Dev. Actually, we had invited you. Did you
Sorry.
had you meeting? Yeah.
No, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, for that project evaluation feedback, right? Comments, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
for
to
just
evaluate the speech.
details of the
Okay, yeah,
process speech.
sorry for that. Yeah. I got a call. Sorry for that.
It's
So
okay.
today, my speaker Jasna is attempting a level 4 project, elective project from the path engaging humor, and it has two speech, part 1 and part 2. The first speech is for 2 to 3 minutes. So the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfilling the plan with the help of his or her team. So this speech is all about giving the overview about the plan about our project. All the very best to my speaker. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
So let's welcome Toastmaster Jasna. So before that, I just want to introduce Jasna. So actually, she's very inspiring to me, and she's been head of delivery at Bit Solutions, along with her 15 plus years of experience in IT industry. She enjoys all extracurricular activities in like arts and sports, and she's a big fan of romance novels and passionate traveler, and as well as exploring new places. So welcome, Jasna, Toastmaster Jasna, for the first prepared speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shilpa, for the introduction. Am I audible, visible? Everything is good?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So here goes nothing. Plans. I am sorry. Will you guys also introduce the topic? Because I thought that was also part of the plan. Or do you want me to just go ahead?
Yeah, I would do that 1 minute. So the topic that she's going to speak is like plans are nothing and planning is everything.
Thank you, Shilpa. I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Plans are nothing. Planning is everything. I was really confused when I heard this quote. I was thinking, where did this man get this particular quote? How did it go through his head? It was written by somebody called General Eisenhower. And it didn't make sense to me because it started with plans are nothing. Have you ever tried to conduct an event without a plan? Have any of you done it? Dave, Vinita? Have any of you ever tried it to conduct an event without a plan?
No.
No. So that is what the first thing that went through my head was, what does that mean? I mean, it really triggered the thought process. Fellow Toastmasters, and yes, thank you all for joining today. Last month, I got the opportunity to conduct a big event, the 100th meeting of the Technopark Toastmasters Club. It was conducted with a jam contest in Malabar Hall in Technopark. To be frank, the reason why we thought about bringing this up was to give maximum awareness about what Toastmasters was and how we could add more people in so that they could improve their leadership journey. Once it came to this particular point, the first thing that we needed was to put a plan in place. So in order to get a plan done, there are two major things. Point one, you need to have a list of tasks that need to be executed. And point two, you need to have a list of people who are tenacious enough to get these tasks implemented as and when it is required. So these are the two main aspects of a plan. So as the thought process usually was, all of us came together. The Execom team had meetings one after the other to try to brainstorm and see how and what we should do during those days. So one after the other list was taken up. It was filled into an Excel. We brainstormed again and again. What did we miss? Did we miss judges? Did we miss gifts? Did we miss to call somebody? And so on and so forth. Every point that we talked about became an item in the list. So brainstorming is another important aspect to get a plan in place. We can always do something by ourselves, but it is always to do it better with a team so that you can hear us to everybody's views and get everything jotted down and do a better event. Finally, the list was done. Once we had the list ready, the next item was to allocate the group of people who would help us to execute this list. And there comes the next set of people. We had again another set of XCOM meetings trying to allocate each list against a user one after the other. Very soon we realized that the XCOM members had their hands full. Next, we broadened our spectrum of people that we initially planned, and we brought in the other members of the Toastmasters Club. Somebody to decorate the event, somebody to help with the gifts, somebody to follow up with the judges, and so on and so forth. So the people group that was smaller kind of grew a little bigger. We added in more and more. And finally, against each list, we had a group of people, or at least one or two associated, to get it done. Constant follow-ups were done, which is the third part to execute the plan to make sure that each and every item, one after the other, was taken care of. And then it was the last point. Identify the role players for the particular day. Who would be the event chair, the person who would actually completely take care of the overall event, coordinate and make sure that it was taken care of? I took up that role. Then, who would be the contest master? Or who would be the MC for the day? Who would be presenting the event? Houston took up that role. So one by one, we found an event chair, a contest master, SA, two timers. One after the other, we identified all the role players for the day, had them all executed, and we again set up a next set of meetings to see how and what points needed to be completed to get this event done. So the planning process itself was a big one. And without that particular plan, there was no way that we could get it. We could succeed in getting this event done. So I come back to my question. What did General Eisenhower think when he said, plans are nothing? I will leave you with the thought for this particular day. And I'll get back to you in my next speech when we tell you how we actually got this event executed and made it a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jasna. So the second speaker for this round will be attempting level 2, project 4. So to evaluate this speech, we have Toastmaster Justin. So I request you to read out the speech objectives, Toastmaster Justin.
Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, is attending Presentation Mastery Pathways, Level 2, Project 4. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. And also the purpose is for the member to share some aspects of a previous experience as a protege. So all the best for my target speaker, Rajeshwari, and over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Justin. So let's welcome Toastmaster Rajeshwari before that. So she's a lead consultant at Infosys and she's a certified yoga trainer. She's also, she loves cooking and she's a foodie too as a travel. So let's welcome Toastmaster Rajeshwari for this topic.
Hi everyone, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So how many of you felt you need a mentor at one point or other? Having a mentor can offer you an objective perspective on the challenges and the opportunities, isn't it? They can help you stay motivated and focused on your goals, and also help you to learn new skills, and also help to improve your performance in all aspects of your life, whatever you attempt in. And how they help in achieving that? They will give valuable feedback and constructive criticism. So, according to Forbes magazine, there was a study in 2019 which says there are only 37% of people who have mentors in their life. Even though 76% of people think it's good to have members and they know it's important to have mentors, but then again, only 37% of people have mentors in their life. So, how many of you have mentors in your life? Can I see a raise of hand? Okay, just now, yes. See, in this group also, there are very few people who have an actual mentor in their life. So that's what I was talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, today my topic for my speech is the importance of having a mentor, the significance of having a mentor, as well as benefit it can bring to a prodigy, that is, the mentee. So often we hear a lot about the features or the distinguished things which a mentor should have so that he can be the best mentor, right? But today's topic is different. How to be a good mentee or a prodigy. So, what does this prodigy word mean? Prodigy is someone who is not so experienced, who is guided by a person who has experience or influence. So, kind of a protected environment in which this person is allowed to grow. So, how to be a good prodigy? First thing is you should have a mentor, right? But again, even if you have a mentor, how you make use of having a mentor is a different thing. So, being a good protege is very important. So, in my observation over the period of time where I was a protege, what I observed are like some of the do's and don'ts I observed are, I'll say some of the do's. Like, first one is identifying that yes, I need a mentor. So, that is very important. Identifying the need of a mentor is very important. Once you identify that you need a mentor, you will go up to a person to whom you look up to and you ask for advice, then half of your problem is solved. So identifying the fact that you need a mentor is very important, right? Then another do which I found very uh, interesting in this journey of mentor-mentee relationship is you should be very humble and open-minded. If you have a mentor and that person is giving you a feedback or a correction or a constructive criticism, then you should accept it wholeheartedly. You have to keep your ego aside and then listen to that person and try to make an improvement in your journey. Then only you will improve. If you take it as a ego and then if you don't work on it and you say that okay, no, I was not trying to do that, I was right, then you are not going to improve. So to keep your ego aside and then being open minded is very important in the journey of being a mentee. And also sometimes what you have to do is we have to respect the time of your mentor. Like whenever somebody is giving you time and effort, then you have to respect that time and effort and then you have to reciprocate. How you reciprocate? Whenever they give a feedback, you have to make sure that you work on it and then connect to that person again so that they get a feeling okay, this person is working on it and I am seeing some improvement, so that they are also motivated to give you more inputs. So that are some of the do's I observed over a period of time. And now coming to some of the don'ts in this journey of mentor-mentee relationships. So first one, I think what you should never do is you should not waste the time of your mentor. If the meeting is set up with your mentor, you should go with an agenda. You should have a plan. You should think about what I am expecting from this mentor. You should be clear about that. Then you should talk to your mentor, make use of the time, and arrive at a conclusion. Okay, these are the things I want your help from, and then let's work together towards that. If you go with a plain mind and without a plan, then the mentor also won't be able to guide you much. So never do that. And also another don't in this mentor-mentee relationship is you should always drive the plan. You should not expect your mentor to drive the entire thing for you. You should be leading this exercise. You should be having the entire end-to-end plan of how you want yourself to improve, and then you should present that to your mentor and then take advices from the mentor. So the protege never should go with an open mind and then sit there and expect the mentor to give you the end-to-end um, show. So that never works that way. And last but not the least, it's always good to have more than one mentor. Never go with a single mentor because first of all mentors will be very busy. If you have a single mentor and that person is not available, then you are stuck. And also another point you have to remember is when you have a mentor, he or she may not be able to advise you in all the topics you want advice from, right? So if you have more vendors, then that means you will bring in more perspectives from those different persons, and then that will also give you more value. So I would like to call out my mentor. So I was working in with my first employer, and then I met this dynamic manager who was always what do you say, determined, and then had this tenacity to work with people and get things done. And also, she is someone I felt had a boss lady kind of image. So I used to collaborate with her for a few of our cross-functional interactions. And then one fine day she asked me whether, actually, do you want to join Toastmasters? Then I said, okay, I'll try. Then she made me join the meeting. She made sure that I joined Toastmasters. Then also she pushed me to take up some execom roles. And then she took me for meetings, and then she made me interact with people. And every time when I have a presentation to give or a speech to give, she makes sure that she review my speech. And whenever she is present, she will give her end-to-end feedback also, and always connect with me in such a way that I am made mentored all the time. So thanks to Toastmaster Aradhi Rajeshri for that. And that's all I wanted to say today. And over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. That was a wonderful speech. I mean, had some takeaways like having a mentor. So, like I think we need to have mentors in life, so to guide in a right path in a time. So next, we would be going for a table topic session.
Shilpa, sorry to interrupt. Okay, I think Jasna can
Okay.
meet. Okay, yeah, we'll go for tabletop. Yeah.
Okay, what happened there?
No. I thought like if you want to share my evaluation once before, so I think we are good to go with the table topic. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So for today, for table topics, we have the table topic master Preeti Selvin. So she's from TCS, and her passion is into marketing and leadership roles in professional. And her hobbies are into poems, piano teaching, and gardening. And welcome Toastmaster Preeti.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster. Happy evening, everyone. Okay, so this is Preeti here. I'm going to be the table topic master for today. So table topics are to just check the tenacity of our impromptu skills. So I give the topic. You have some 30 seconds as an ice, and after 30 seconds, you can rearrange your thoughts, organize it, and you can prove the tenacity of your impromptu skills. Okay. So the first thing I wanted is whoever is have book or taken any roles, they can grab the topics initially. So I need some volunteers. I'll give you a topic. You have 1 to 2 minutes to talk on it. I need some volunteers.
I'll go first.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to give you a situation. For all the topics, I'll give you a situation.
Okay.
Okay. You can use all your imagination, or you can come to logical, whatever you want to be. If you want to take us into the fantasy world, okay, you can have get wings, or you can do anything else. The train can fly, and okay, anything can happen. I give you the 30 seconds to imagine it. Okay. Well, there's a choice. A boyfriend, train, mother, father, choose something. Boyfriend, train, mom, father, choose something.
Mother.
Mother, okay. So here's the topic. Hey, what you know what you did? You broke the best cherished gift your mom always hold dear to her heart. You broke it. Okay. Somehow you cleaned the mess in the home. Yeah, your mom asked, where is the most cherished item in the home? You got 1 minute to think. And what you think, pick out. The topic is clear. You broke the most cherished gift of your mom. You cleared the mess. Your mom is asking you, and you have 1 minute to think. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Preeti, for this topic. So I had a similar situation like this before, where I had wore my mom's watch, and it was so precious for her. And I also love that watch, and I used to wear to colleges. So one day what happened, I really didn't bother about the watch in my hand. I was a little busy in my college, and then once I came to home. Once I reached home, I couldn't see the watch in my hand, and she was like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And the watch, and she was like yelling and shouting at me. And then I was like, "Amma, Arnuda, Amma." I was like telling her, I don't know what. I don't know how I missed it. Then I told her, don't worry. One day I'll buy a watch for you once I get you into a job. So I just gave her a hug and then said, like, I'll definitely buy a watch for you. Then once I got my job, I planned it a surprise for her birthday and gifted her a watch and gave her a hug. That's it. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Shilpa.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's a great memory to cherish, right? You kept your promise and you kept things. And it is not always about the money or stuff. It is that more than that, something that we keep dear to our heart. The person who might have gifted us, the gifts are such that. Thank you so much for articulating it.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah. So here is going to be our next topic. Who's the next? Who wish to pick the topic? Anyone?
I can go.
Yeah, actually, your name, please. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm
Aminita.
connecting from mobile. Thank you. Okay, so who's it? Boyfriend, husband, train, father,
Train.
train. Okay. So, I'm sorry, Rita, you missed your train. For 12:47 p.m. train, you reached by 12:48 p.m. Okay, for 12:47 p.m. train, you reached by 12:48 p.m. The next train is unfortunately at 6 p.m. Go ahead, Vinita. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Preeti. That is an interesting topic. So I cannot actually explain a situation of mine over here because I'm usually very bit ahead of time because I have tension. I cannot reach like 2 minutes before. I will reach like half an hour or 1 hour before and sit there just exactly where the train is supposed to come. So this situation has never occurred to me. But I have my roommate, Nitya, and she's always a last minute person. So if it is the train is at 8 o'clock, she might actually reach at 7:59 and somehow she will get the train. So that is how she is. So we are totally opposites. So I still remember an incident. So one day I was going home and she and her mother, she was going back to Palakkad. So what happened is the train was at 8 o'clock and she told me, yes, I also said, okay. So I came back from office. I came back early. My bus was at 11 o'clock, but I was already there back from office by 6 o'clock. And she hadn't reached, even though it was 7. So her mother came to her house and it was like, where is Nitya? Where is Nitya? She said, oh no, auntie, she's coming. So then she started packing some of her bags a little bit. And then finally Nitya came. She came at 7:15. And then finally we all got into the car because I thought I would just walk around the mall before I get my bus. And the whole of that whole taxi ride, it was like a bickering because everybody was scared because it was Onam time or something. And if that train is gone, there is no train. So she cannot go in the other train. And already she was in a premium Tatkal ticket. So actually I was sitting in beside them. So there was a mom on one side, Nitya, and I was correctly in between. And the mom was like a little bit angry, Nitya, what is this? I told you to come back from office. And Nitya was like, Mom, I had a meeting. What would I do? And I was like thinking, what should I say this? What should I say? And then we were telling the taxi driver, Chata, please go fast. But we can't go fast because anyway, till the Tampanu railway station, we have like almost like half an hour or something. And anyway, we reached exactly like 5 minutes before. And she's always lucky. And the train was again 5 minutes late. So both of them got the train. And so it was a happy thing. So that was a good memory that I still remember. It's fun for me now when I think of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vanita, for sharing a beautiful memory from your lane. Okay. Actually, this situation is from my personal story by today afternoon. I reached by 12:48. Unfortunately, I got the train. Okay. So this is how all the memories that Shapisha have explained it beautifully. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So who's going to be the next speaker? Who's going to volunteer? Yes,
This is Bala here.
Okay. Yeah.
One second before. Just want to check if I'm audible and visible. Okay.
You're perfect. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So girlfriend, wife, father, that's again a strange story we have. Okay. And a friend.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Okay. You know, Bala, you proposed to your girlfriend in an emotional rush inside office. Okay. And your crush is sitting before you. And unfortunately, he proposed via mail, and it is official mail. You are more worried about your job than your proposal now. You recall your mail. Lots of thoughts are going on that you can give an explanation. You got 1 minute to think what you did. Though, just explain what's the 1 minute thoughts you have. Over to you, Bala.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, when I hear the word girlfriend, I get back to the final year of my engineering college. No, just before that, my about me and girlfriends, there's a typical relationship. In entire school, I did not have a girlfriend. In engineering college, I studied there for 4 years. First year, I did not have a girlfriend. Second and third year was also same. I did not have a girlfriend. So fourth year, I had the tenacity to go and propose a girl. I went ahead. I thought, okay, it was a Valentine's Day. I will go. I'll propose her. And imagine, this is that rose which I bought. I bought from the shop. I went. I went there and I said, this year, at least this year, I need to have that girlfriend. I went to one girl whom I was obviously watching for some time. I went and I started walking towards her with this rose in my hand. When I got near, I saw that, oh God, she already has some 10, 15 roses in her hand. So I said, okay, I just took a U turn and I just tried to walk back that entire corridor. And suddenly, this friend of mine, Abhilash, comes in front of me and he says, what are you doing with this flower? Who will take a flower from you? I said, no, this flower actually I picked it up from the ground. I did not buy it and all. Okay, that's okay. Give the flower back to me. I gave it to him. Now Abhilash goes and proposes the same girl. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, last week I met them. They are husband and wife now, and they are happy. But to me, somehow, I did not, in the entire, I studied in two colleges. Means after my schooling, I studied in an engineering college and MBA college also. I never had a girlfriend. So girlfriend, maybe some is okay. I did not have it, but at least I'm okay that I have a good wife who is understanding, and I feel she's the best wife I can get. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bala. I hope you have got a good girlfriend in your wife. Right? It's it was love
Yes.
for you. Sorry for putting a very topic at a tough time, but you have articulated very well. The tenacity with which you handle the impromptu topic is very nice. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bala. Who's going to take the next topic?
Would one of our guests like to try?
Yes.
Maybe you can pick a name, Preeti, of one of our guests so that we can participate.
I can try. I can try, but I can't turn on the camera because I think I'm not prepared for the event. So I'm actually sitting at home and then just saw this message. If it is
Yeah,
fine, I can.
please.
However, I couldn't quite follow the pattern. So if
Okay.
you could explain, because in between there was some lag. Could you
Yeah,
just
sure.
take a minute to explain? Like I couldn't quite get the pattern.
Yeah, okay. So this is a table topic session right now. So here we give a topic and it's like an impromptu speech. It is just to gather all our thoughts because someone is going to give a topic. You're going to gather it and beautifully talk for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay.
So this roles, I didn't get what this roles are because we were asking, different roles that they can choose from.
Yeah, let me explain what today's topic, what I have chosen. So here, these are all a little bit of imaginary situations which might have occurred or might not have occurred. You can take it in a normal pattern also from your own story. Even you can make a lot of fantasies out of it, whatever it is. Okay, you can even get wings and fly. You can share anything. I got like last ball I was sharing, right? You can do some story or telling. Okay, you can articulate it.
Okay. Can I just ask, is either topic, role, or both we can do, right? I can even stay with the topic also if I can't get into the role.
Yes, see, you can take with, see, when you handed Toastmaster Vinita, I gave her the topic and she was a very perfect person. And, so she made it, and she made the topic not for her, but for her friend, and she articulated it. Yeah, same.
Agreed. I saw that. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So shall I give you some options to choose?
So yeah, please. Yeah, let me try. Let me try. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, a father, a friend. And we have a train story again. So what do you want to choose?
Yeah, could be the friend. The friend.
Okay, sure. You visited your friend's home. Okay. Your friend was having obsessive compulsion disorder sort of thing. Okay.
Come again, please. I didn't get.
Okay.
Once more.
I'm sorry. Yeah, she have that obsessive compulsion disorder. She keeps her home very clean. Okay. Very, very clean. And she invites you over because you maintain the same thing. Okay. You keep the after lunch and everything. You keep the home very clean. So she invites you over for a lunch. And after having the lunch, she said, "I'll be back in a minute." Unfortunately, during that time, you spilled some sauce on the floor. You have 1 minute to cover the mask. Go ahead.
1 minute to cover the
whatever is spilled on it. This is a situation. So what you're going to do, you can narrate it.
Okay. So, respected ladies and gentlemen, I think I probably did not, I'm lucky enough to not have a friend with OCD. Neither do I have OCD. I am a cleanliness, I don't call myself as a freak, but I keep everything clean, but I'm okay if some places are not clean too. It's just, for example, certain days when I'm not feeling, good about a thing. So when I'm mentally unhealthy or I feel tired and depressed, those days I let my home to be like anything. I don't have any issues to, to have things on its place. Neither do I insist that on my son. Whereas I think instead of a friend, if I can say one person who's very much inclined towards this arrangement of things and OCD would be my husband. He wants everything to be, very clean. And he even certain times screams at us when things actually spill on the tabletop or anywhere. I think we had a similar incident, but which didn't happen at the home. It happened in one of the restaurants recently when we had gone to Dubai. Like I was picking up some stuff because it was a buffet and I didn't know what to pick up. So while I was picking up this, one of these dessert, it actually spilled over my dress. And my husband is very particular about using a spoon and everything like that. So he felt really embarrassed. But I just covered it up and I just, without saying anything to him, I came towards my table and I just wiped it with the water and I didn't talk anything with him because I knew it would upset him. But we didn't talk anything about it for probably an hour or so. Then we went on the journey and the issue was not discussed. Probably he might have been happy that I wiped it well and nobody had actually commented about it. So that could be one of the stories that I could tell closest to this OCD issue. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, that was really very nicely articulated story from you. You have to get very nicely. You covered everything. That was all the part of it when it comes to cleaning and stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure.
So, who's going to be the next one? Any guest? Do you have more interesting topics? Friday sale is there, exams are there. Yeah.
I can try the next topic.
Yes, please. Okay. So you got the situation right, how we are going to say? Actually.
Yeah. Yes,
so
yes.
Topics left are Black Friday sale, exams, and another one train is there, okay? and the biggest mess.
Sorry, I missed you. You say?
First is Black Friday sale, exams, train, the biggest mess. You can choose one topic. Black Friday sale, exams.
Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are in a Black Friday sale in your favorite store. Can be anywhere, Lulu Mall or wherever it is. It's a Black Friday sale. And you are one of the lucky customer who got 1 minute to pick anything for free. You're one of the lucky customer who got 1 minute, only 1 minute to pick anything for free. Go run. Describe that. Over to you.
That's interesting. Black Friday sale, and I have opportunity to pick one thing for free.
You got 1 minute to pick this thing in the store for free. It can be any store based on your imagination. Okay. Only 1 minute, you got to pick something for free. Are you there?
Chris, you are not audible.
Can you hear me? Yep. Hope that is
Yeah, I can hear you.
from. Yep. Okay.
I think there's some network issue. Yeah, maybe you can go with the next topic. Once he's back, you can take it up.
Yeah, he can take this.
I think he's back now. Yeah.
He's back. Okay.
Yeah, Chris.
Sorry, I missed my connection. I'll say I'll rush for an iPhone. If not that, I'll consider a perfume. Yeah. That's my answer.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed something. Okay, my kid came.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Dave, let me. Chris, you can try to speak for a minute, if possible. That is how the game goes, actually.
Oh, I still have time to talk.
Yeah, you still have, you can try to speak for that particular topic as much time as possible, up to 2 minutes it is. So maybe you can just try to elaborate and try it once again, just for fun.
Okay, nice. Well, this is a Black Friday store, and I have the opportunity to pick something just quick. Well, as I have said, I'm a big fan of technology. I'm a big fan of tech. So the first thing I'll think about, if not a computer, or very fast, I'll quickly go to a phone. I'm a big brand of Apple. Apple is my favorite brand. So that will not be a difficult choice on me. Yeah, so I don't know anything else to say, but I think I've captured it.
Well attempted. I think we lost Preeti.
Yeah, hi. Sorry. Thank you so much, Chris. Yeah. So I hope that you'll get that 1 minute to pick your favorite Apple items soon. Thank you. So who's going to be the next participant?
We have time for two more topics, British.
Okay, we have exams. We have the biggest mess. Two topics. Or who haven't taken a topic can volunteer.
I can try, Preeti.
So exam, biggest mess.
And okay, I'll go for the exam.
Exams. Okay. Actually, what happened, in your answer sheet? You left certain answers blank because you had some doubts. In the last 1 minute, you got all the answers for the blank from a friend. Okay, you got 1 minute to fill the blanks. Go ahead.
Oh my God, Preeti, you've got me going back into all those examination halls. I'm sitting right there. I'm trying to answer my engineering exam, one of the exams. Which one was it? I think it was my mechanical paper where there was a 20-mark question. I had no clue what to write in there. And I knew that, so it was like multiple questions that I didn't know, but the 20-mark answer would be the one that would push me to at least pass the paper. So I remember sitting with that thing and saying, from whom can I see something? I mean, like, which sir is standing over here? Will he help me out? Will any of the students help me out? Very soon I turned and I spotted one of my close friends. And somehow I was waiting for her. Look, just turn a little and look at me. And then finally she turned. Wow. I was like, this question, this number, do you know anything? Please, something. Then she pointed out, sir. I was like, that's okay. We'll adjust. So my dear friend, fortunately, she pushed the paper towards the front and lifted it a little bit so that me who was sitting a little towards the back could see it. Within the last 2-3 minutes that I had, it was not 1 minute. I think I had a couple of minutes and it was a 20-mark question. But I think it was the first time in my life that I wrote this fast. And I took such a huge risk because I was writing and looking at the sir and writing and looking at the sir. One thing I understood was that he clearly knew that I was copying. And he was okay to let me copy. It is the advantage of having those sirs who teach engineering, who are like your seniors. They must have just passed out like 1 or 2 years back, and they didn't get another job, so they actually come back to the engineering colleges as professors. So they are right there, and they understand the pain of trying to answer some questions which you have no clue about, and they understand the situation of the students where somehow you might need that one answer to pass, and they let you do it. So me, with the help of my friend, I got that one answer in place. And by the time the results came, I passed with 2 marks extra. If it was 2 marks lesser, I would have surely lost it. And thankfully to my friend, that engineering exam, I was a full semester pass. So thank you very much for helping me to share this, the emotions and all those feelings back with you again after this many number of years. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear. Okay, sharing something which has happened in our college days. Yeah, they're still fresh out somewhere. Because when you shared your exam stories, I'm very sure that many across the would have remembered their own stories with the exams. Thank you.
That's so true.
Yeah. So we have the last topic, the biggest mess. The biggest mess. To volunteer?
Preeti, I can try. This is Jisha here.
Hi, Jisha. Okay.
Preeti, one request. Can you put your mic a little closer because I cannot catch up everything that you're saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it is better. It is better. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Here's the topic. Oops. You transferred more than 1 lakh to your friend. It's been more than a minute. You didn't get your confirmation yet. Payment done? Nope. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Preeti, this is a scenario where I have transferred 1 lakh by mistake to a friend, if I got you correct. And,
yes.
Yeah, so yeah, this is like a oops moment where we did something and we don't know how to recall it back. So I hope in today's technology, we have those options where we can get those money back. Or what I'll do is I'll call up the friend and tell him or her that, okay, this is what happened. Can you revert back the money? So that is something that can be done. And I hope my friend, whoever the person is, they will listen to it and they will refund that back. That is one of the things. Or I hope this has truly gone to a friend and not to some strange account where I cannot connect to the person and get my money back. So this is a real-time scenario. It can happen to anybody. And But nowadays what we have is we can call bank, we can ask for a dispute and then get our money back. So I hope I get my money back by asking the person. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I hope that the situation never arises where we transfer a huge amount and wait for a confirmation. It was nicely articulated. Thank you. Okay,
So Preeti, we are not going to leave you. So we are going to give a topic to you as well. So we are not going to leave the table topic master. Anybody like to give a topic to Preeti? Anybody have a topic? Okay, if not, okay, Bala, anyone has a topic? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give. So I'll return the favor to you, Preeti. Since you gave me girlfriend, I'll give you boyfriend.
Thank you. Okay.
So, okay, the topic is, just describe any boyfriend whom you really wanted to be your boyfriend, and he actually accepted that also.
He accepted. Okay, thank you. So it was a day, evening, okay. I thought that I'm going to dance. I thought it is not for me. This rhythm, harmonics, creating our own music sheet, impossible. I'm not going to do it. I can just copy someone's music sheet and play that. Making my own, it's not possible. I was very determined I'm going to quit the class. I came out. I saw him. He just smiled back. I thought, the day I'm going to quit the class, the guy is going to smiling back. I'm not going to quit. Yes, I met him on the same day. I met him in the cafeteria. I asked him, he looked without no complaining. I thought, do you used to have tea or coffee? It started. I can read a music sheet. I can create a music sheet now because he accepted the proposal. The day ended in a very sweet, romantic manner. Thank you, Bala. That's it from my end.
Thank you, Preeti. Well attempted.
Yeah, back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
So the next, so that was a wonderful table topic question. I mean, it was really a variety question, choosing like different characters and then making topics from that. Thank you, Toastmaster Preeti. So the next part of our meeting is we have general evaluator. So in this round, a constructive feedback would be given to each speakers to as well as the overall meeting conduct so that members can benefit from the experience and improve their speaking skills. So for this, we have general evaluator Toastmaster Vinita. She's working in Pitch Solutions as a business analyst, and she's from Todumpura, and her family comprises of dad, mom, and younger brother. She loves dancing, watching series, and traveling. So I'll welcome Toastmaster Vinita for general evaluation.
Thank you, TMOD Shilpa. But shouldn't the evaluators come first and then the general evaluator? Or is it the other way? How is it?
No, you can call both the evaluators.
You have to call them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if you want, I can tell the timing alone. You can call the timer. I'll just tell the timing of the prepared speech, and then you can call the evaluator 1, evaluator 2, like that.
Okay. So first, since timing is most important to know whether the speech has been qualified or not, let me first call the timer. We have Toastmaster Dave for that.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Dave, please share the time.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinita. So I'll just tell about the timing of prepared speech. Jasna took 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Disqualified for polling. And Rajeshwari took 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Again, disqualified for polling. So both have exceeded this time. Back to you.
Oh, that is so sad. Both of our speakers have been disqualified. But anyway, they spoke well. So let's hear the comments from the evaluator. So for Jasna, let me call the evaluator, Toastmaster Dave. Please share the comments on Jasna's speech.
Once again, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guest. Plans are nothing. Plan is everything. Today, my target speaker just now presented a very informational speech about her plan. How many of you here understood what is her plan. At least one ran, 2, 3, yes. So that is my straight positive. So dividing my speech into positive and negative, the first positive, which I feel, is her content. Entire speech, if you see, she has clearly articulated about her main objective, which is nothing but to know that there is a Toastmaster club exists and it maximum attention. That is her main objective. And how she has designed her project, what is her project, just a minute contest, and what is her team and what they are going to do in each of their activities. So this is a complete content part. If you could see, there was no miss. It was complete information about our project objective, project description, project team members, everything was there. That is the first advantage. Second, the way she has started her speech, the interaction part. We always love interaction. Nobody want to hear monotonous single voice. So the way she asked questions to us, how many of you have done a project without a plan? In that way, she got at least some of our attention. And third is her conclusion. She said just about her plan, what really happened. She made us think to listen to her next speech. We are eager to listen to her next speech, what has really turned out on that particular day. So these are the main advantages which are seen in her speech. Coming to the areas which she could improve. Number one, if you see her speech, many a times she moved her eyes in the sideways. I feel the eye contact in the online meeting is just that you just have to see the web camera. Complete throughout your speech, if you see just your web camera, it is more than enough that you have taken care of your eye contact compared to the offline meeting. So one suggestion is just don't turn away your eyes to the sideways direction, which will disconnect your speech with the audience. Make sure you see the web camera throughout. And second is somewhere most of the time you had eye contact like a closed hand like this. I don't know whether it is out of fear or it is intentional, but just have a very open hand, like open by your hand maximum way possible. Don't cross your hand. It may show signs of fear or nervousness. Just open up your hand wherever possible. Third is your timing. As I told you, you have taken 4 minutes and 15 seconds, and your limit is 2 minutes and 2 to 3 minutes. So the plan should be very, very short and crisp, and you have exceeded by more than 1 minute and 30 seconds. So make sure that you stick to the time. So overall, you had a very good content about your speech, super interaction with the audience, and a better conclusion at the end. If you can work upon your eye contact, stick straight to the web camera, avoid unintentional gestures, and stick to your time limit, it will be a great speech. All the very best. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dev. So let me just call the next evaluator for Rajeshwari's speech, Toastmaster Justin.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. So congratulations for delivering an insightful speech. And I can see you provided your view on mentorship from a protege perspective. So the one good thing about the speech was that you had audience interaction. You asked a relatable question to your audience and you waited for their feedback. And then you proceeded with the speech. Then you were able to explain some qualities of mentorship from the protege perspective, like open-mindedness, respect for the time of the mentor, driving the ongoing project, having more than one mentor. So these were the insights from your personal experience. So it was good to communicate to your audience. And also, you narrated a personal experience about your mentorship journey, and you called out the name of your favorite mentor specifically and thanked her for her contribution. That was also very nice. You are very good hand gestures and decent vocal variety. So hand gestures were in line with your speech, and it were very apt. Coming to the improvement areas, so what I thought is you covered the mentorship only from the protege perspective. If you got covered from the mentor perspective also, and explained some of the qualities required for a mentor also, then it would have added more meaning to your speech. And also coming to a body language, you have a tendency to look up to the ceiling sometimes, which might not be good. So you should try to look to the webcam or to the audience straight. And also coming to the movements, you have a tendency to move front and back a little bit, like a shaking movement. So you can try to stabilize your stand and maybe try to move sideways so that you can cover the stage a little more better. So overall, it was a good speech, good personal content, excellent tips to become a good protege, good hand gestures. And if you could have covered the speech from the mentor perspective and a little bit steady stage movements, you could have taken this to the next level. So all the very best for your next speech, and over to you, TMOD.
So thank you.
Is it to the general evaluator or is it to TMOD? Sorry, yeah.
The general evaluator, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
General evaluator, sorry.
Yeah, okay. So thank you, Toastmaster Justin. So now I will share the the evaluation for today's whole meeting.
So you can call the tag team and then you can share.
Okay.
You can call me again.
Okay.
Timer.
Yeah. Okay. So let me invite the timer, Toastmaster Dave.
Yeah.
Please share the timings.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinita. Let me share the timing of the table topic and the evaluator. So Shilpa took 1 minute and 20 seconds. Vinita took 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Bala took 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Yes, Shagina took 1 minute and 52 seconds. Chris took 36 seconds. Jasna took 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And Jesha took 1 minute and 20 seconds. Preeti, last speaker, took 1 minute and 16 seconds. So table topic, most of them majority, they have time, so they could have used 45 seconds more. That is the general observation. Coming to the evaluation, I took 3 minutes and 28 seconds, and Jashin took 2 minutes and 5 seconds. So Jashin, bit more, 1 more minute is available. Yeah, thank you. Back to you, Vinita.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Dave. Let me now invite our grammarian and accountant, Toastmaster Jisha. Over to you, Toastmaster Jisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinita. So word of the day, as a grammarian report, word of the day was used by Jasna, Rajeshwari, Preeti. And quote of the day, unfortunately, I did not hear anybody taking the quote of the day. And for the R counter report, I have only few observations. For Rajeshwari's speech, I could hear a couple of R's. So, and for Jasna, I did not hear any filler sounds or R's. Shilpa also, while her session, she spoke more than 4 hours. So maybe that can be something that can be worked upon. And for Bala, I did not hear any filler, and none for the others as well. So over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jisha. So now I will share the evaluation of the whole meeting. So first, our meeting, I think it started on time, but I think not exactly on time, 2-3 minutes, but still it's better than most meetings because it started only 5 minutes late. So I think that is an improvement. And first we had the TMOD speech about habits. So that was a very good speech. And I have read somewhere that the average time for a habit to be formed is approximately 16 days. It can be anywhere from 18 to 254 days, and 66 is approximate. So if you do for 2 months, you can cultivate a habit. So that was a good point. I'll also try to take you upon that. Then we had a speech from Jasna about plans. She said a very wonderful speech about our jam contest, and also it has also brought to attention about what is Toastmaster. So for all the guests also, it is a very eye-opening speech. So that was really nice. And then we had our next speaker, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. She talked about mentees. And yes, I've also thought I should need a mentor, but I really do not have any mentor. So maybe that will also be something that I have to keep in mind and try to find a mentor. So I will be doing that also. So that was good. Then we had our topics, and Preeti, Toastmaster Preeti, it was a very wonderful idea. It was a very new concept. So it was really commendable. And I think she deserves an applause. So it was fun. We had fun, all those characters and choosing the topics. So that was nice. And then moving on to the role players, the Shilpa story about her watch for her mother, that was a really nice, touching story. Bala's story about the rose. I still remember the Valentine's days in our colleges. So it was fun. It brought back those memories. And about Shahina's story about the OCD. Again, it brought me a character from TV show Big Bang Theory, Sheldon. So that was also a nice thing. And about Chris's Black Friday sale. So I think I can see the mails every day about Black Friday. So that was also something that I could relate. It was also a fun thing. And this is a story about copying. I was a teacher, so actually I didn't like students copying, but still it was a fun story because my friends used to do. And sometimes when some students used to copy, I would not allow them to copy, but I wouldn't report it. So that was also fun. And then we had the story about Disha's transferring some money by this thing. So that also I've heard. The main thing is like sometimes you should transfer money to your ex-boyfriend or someone, and then so that you can talk to them, a reason to talk to them. Please send me the money back. But sometimes they might have some revenge against you and they will not send it back to you. So that was also, so overall all the topics was fun and it was really nice. And then moving on to the evaluations, Dave and Justin, both of you had a very thorough evaluation. You were very observant and you noticed all the points. You said the good points and the bad points. And also you had a proper structure because at the end you summarized it and concluded it. So that was very well. And the tag team, Dave has noted the timings properly. And Jisha, you have set a beautiful topic and word for the day. And the quote was also really nice, that if you really think, if you're halfway there, if you believe it. So that was very good. Nobody used it, but still it's a very good quote. So overall, the meeting was really wonderful and I had a great time and I think everybody else also had. So thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster of it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vinita. All right. So next interesting session would be the quiz. So I would invite Toastmaster Shruti. She's from TCS. She's working as a technical lead and she's passionate about spirituality and fitness and she loves to meet people, new people. So welcome Toastmaster Shruti for the quiz session.
Yeah, hi everyone. So we'll start with the session today. So I will be asking questions and we'll see that who is the best listener in our group. So the first one is, what was the meeting number which TM Jashna had to organize?
Lisa.
Shilpa. One.
Okay, so it goes to Shilpa. And
No.
It's to Vinita.
It goes to Vinita.
Vinita.
So Shruti, what is this? You just ask their name. So let them tell their name first. So whoever names who you hear first, you call them to answer.
Sure. So next question is, what role did Jashna play in that meeting?
Vinita.
Okay, Vinita. Yes. What role did she play?
Presidential address. No, sorry, speaker.
They event chair.
Oh. Okay, so this one goes to no one. And now
it goes to
Dave. It goes to Dave because it was the answer. It was event chair.
Okay, yeah, it goes to Dave. Yes, right. So now next question is, in TM Rajeshwari's speech, according to Forbes, how many percentage of people have mentors?
Jisha. Jisha.
Jisha, okay, go. What is your
33.
answer?
33.
Go ahead.
Is it 33?
No. Anyone wants to try?
Vinita, 40?
No, that's wrong.
47?
Bala.
Who said 37 before Bala?
Vinita.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Okay. So I want someone to tell one do's and one don't of mentor-mentee relationship. It will be a big one. If someone can do, there will be extra points for that. Yeah, who wants to go?
Can I? Jisha here.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, one do should be we should have multiple mentors so that we are not troubling just one person because that person will be busy. And do-ons will be we should not be troubling just one person every time. So that was one of the don't that she mentioned.
Okay, you summed up in one. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now what did TM Shilpa lose in the college?
Bala.
Yeah. What is the answer?
Watch. Watch.
Okay.
Watch.
Oh, okay. I think Bala answered before you, so we'll have to give it to Bala. Okay, then. What was the name of TM Vinita's friend who was about to miss her train?
Just now.
Shilpa.
Krishna, what was it?
Nitya.
Yes, correct. Now, what was TM Bala's friend who proposed the girl Bala wanted to?
Just now.
Shilpa. Shilpa.
Okay, we'll get to. Jashna has told before, so she called out her name before, so I'll give it to Jashna.
Abhilash.
Yes, that's correct. And TM Shahina talked about OCD. So, anyone who wants to give the full form of OCD? Anyone who
Rajeshwari.
wants to?
Bala.
Just now.
Rajeshwari.
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
Yes, that's correct. And what did Chris mention that he wanted to buy if he gets 1 minute in a shopping mall?
Bala.
Shilpa.
Disha.
I heard Jashna first. No, I heard Jisha.
Jisha.
iPhone.
Yes, that's correct. So that's it. That's it for today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shruti. Yeah. So
Shilpa, I have posted the poll, so they can put the polls. Meanwhile,
okay.
I will announce the winners to just now. She will announce it at the end address, concluding address.
Okay.
Maybe if we want, we can take a photo. If everybody comes up in the camera, I'll take a photo. Shruti, Rajeshwari, Chris, Sakina. So, 3, Shakina and Rajeshwari, do you want to? Okay, Rajeshwari is already in. Chris and Shakina, do you want to join us in video? Preeti? Okay. Oh. Okay, so we have 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shilpa, carry on.
Yes. So the next would be like I have
Yeah, you
to
can
hand over
conclude
to
and give to just now. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so the session, it was a very like good session. I mean, especially the table topics. It was very, like variety kind of a table topics which I have experienced. And last but not the least, I would like to conclude. I want like people to take cultivate a habit, not a complex one, but a simple one. Maybe we can by like first like consecutive 7 days so that we can develop a new habit with a consistency. So over to Toastmaster just now.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shilpa. I'm just waiting for the results from there. If all of you all could just go through the evaluation and fill it up. Deva shared a link in the chat.
Yeah, you can get the feedback just now. Maybe I'll let you know the result to you.
To conclude, I think the best part of today's meeting was Preeti's table topic and the way she brought in those creative questions. It was literally think before you speak, It was not just like there is a thing and just go ahead about it. No, it was every time she kind of jolted your memory and she led us through our old memory lane and try to get us to do things better. So this is the first time I'm seeing such a kind of table topic session. Maybe since she's coming from another club, but I'm sure we have a lot to learn from her as well. So thank you very much, Preeti, for organizing that. really fun-filled table topic session, and I think that really changed the mode of the meeting as well. I'm sure everybody was very happy to join. I also think there are some things that we could have improved because it's been a long time since we did an online meeting, and we are very focused on offline meetings now. So maybe things like pinning on a person while the person is speaking, and maybe showing the timer card, or putting the timer also in place more evidently would have been better from our side as well. In some places, we also had some hiccups with the connection, but that's technology and the era of technology. We cannot do anything there. It was really nice to have you all on board. And we had 3 guests also today, Shahina, Chris, and Shruti. Can join your if you can share your feedbacks as well with us, that would be great. If any of you all would like to go.
Yeah, I think for me, this is the first, though I had conducted Toastmasters for my students in Dubai, but then this probably is the first time I'm participating in it. Though I thought to be an observer, but because like what you mentioned right now, the table topics were too interesting and I thought I should also give it a try. Another one is that you try to involve everyone, which is not so usual. I think there is no one left out, including the Toastmasters, the guests, everyone. I mean, I never probably in the past experienced in any meeting, especially a virtual meeting, in which you feel part of it. And another good point that I've seen is the evaluators, they were actually stressing too much on the positive points. At the same time, they were not sandwiching. They were saying the areas of improvement separately, which is definitely a very good thing, for example, for a person like me to learn, because most of the time we sandwich good and bad things, but they were separating it, which is a good point. Another one, the timekeeper was definitely keeping time. So certain times he was saying people are overshooting time. At the same time, he was saying some people are actually, not making full use of time, which was good. Right? I mean, certain because we believe that every time we have to save time. But he was also saying that, for example, people like us who were making table topics, none of us made full use of time. That was also a kind of, a learning. Usually, I always believe that I talk a lot. There was something, where I understood that certain things you also have time and you have to plan. Another good point, I think everyone that I've seen, they're well prepared. And everyone was actually giving due credit to others, which was probably one of the best things that I have observed in the meeting. Thank you for, giving me this opportunity. I just randomly joined, but I found it is very well organized, and it's a good team. That's what I observed.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much, Shahina, for that feedback. Really glad to hear that. I mean, today it didn't live up to the standards of our usual meetings because we were online, but still, I'm very happy that you felt that way, and really glad to hear your feedback. And what about the other members? And any specific feedbacks for improvement? Anything you would like to share over the meeting?
We have yes, Chris.
Chris, would you like?
Yeah, sure. I can say something. Sorry, I lost my connection. I was actually not prepared at all. But I think that is the interesting part of it, that you can give an impromptu speech without any preparation. So I like it. A bit challenging, but I like it because it jogs your mind to think very fast. So I like the table topics. In fact, the person who was handling it was the best. I really like the topics. They're very good. I like the way the meetings are being organized. I think this is my day too in this meeting, and I can't wait now to be a Toastmaster. I like the way you organize the meetings, and the evaluation team. They're really doing a great job, and I believe that is the point of growth. When someone tells you that next time you can do this, you can communicate in this manner, you can maybe change one or two. I think that is the point of growth, is whereby you can be able to see someone evaluating whatever speech you're saying or whatever something you're saying. I think that's all. It's a great team. I really want to be part of you. And I'm looking forward to be one of the Toastmasters. And yeah, thank you, everyone. Yeah, great pleasure.
Thank you very much, Chris, for your feedback. We'll ask our VP membership to get in touch with you as well. But thanks a lot for your feedback. I'm sure everybody's happy to hear that. So we now have our evaluation results out. So I'll just announce the winners. The best role player is TT Master Preeti. I think which is already expected. Everybody just kept on and on about you. So like, great job, well done. The best evaluator is Justin. Congrats, Justin. Best of tag is Jisha. Congrats, Jisha. Best of TT speakers, Preeti, Bala, Jasna, three of us. Congrats, everyone. Yeah, so there's no best speaker because there was both of us were disqualified due to lack of time. And I guess the best listener, Jisha, Jasna, Vinita. Congrats, everyone. Very well organized meeting, great evaluation feedbacks, and great role players for the day. Thank you very much to everyone who joined us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.